March 2024 Astrology, Unlocking Your Fate. This forecast is for the March eclipse information and more for the rest of the month. We are closing out 2024's first period of this open and free period with personal planet retrogrades, where you can plan, you can create, you can manifest, you can launch things. We are also in the shadow of eclipse season. This is a time where we're traversing back and forth between the me and the we sectors of your chart, between Aries and Libra. We're starting the month off strong with Aquarius energies that encourage all types of humanitarian efforts, internet-based connections, projects. I want you to be thinking about like new technology, AI, science, futuristic inventions, and Pisces energy. This is also a strong force of energy because there are so many personal planets here. So you're going to be feeling the other energy of other people. It's like feeling other people's feels. And we will all have this high emotion, this compassion, and this intuition at this time period. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your March 2024 monthly astrology forecast. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. Now let's dive in. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, the Aquarius energy that I was talking about is in your fifth house of love affairs and children and creativity and art and music and thinking outside the box, and it's technology and science and expanding this area. Now, the watery energy of Pisces has everything to do with your daily habits, tapping into your intuition, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. The sixth house is self-care. It is our relationship with our co-workers, but it's also where I give of myself to others, my mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health and well-being, and how do I care for myself on a daily basis. So those are the two areas where we have almost all the planets piled up. All right, so let's start off with March 9th. On March 9th, we are going to have a square. We have Mars in your fifth house. Mars, fire, passion, drive, initiating in your fifth house of children, creativity, where we want to take risks. This could be love affairs. It could be gambling. It could be art, music, creativity in a square with Uranus. Uranus is think outside the box, unique, in an earth sign of Taurus in your eighth house of shared resources. This is all resources or joint ventures that you either have with family, meaning debt or wills, or business partners, or significant others, or exes with alimony and child support. Literally, the eighth house is obligations, taxes, inheritances, insurance, anything that you have shared with other people. Now, this is a square aspect. This is really going to be a difficult time for everybody. Mars and Uranus together is a lot because now we have this fired up, unpredictable, rebellious, sudden, erratic decisions, burning of major bridges between these two areas of your life, saying or doing something that you can regret later, and then having the backlash of it. Expecting your impatience and irritability is most likely going to surge. And it's going to be for everybody at this time. It's just for you, it's going to be in these two areas of your life. So it's not like you can avoid it. It's going to have to be integrated and you're going to have to work with it. This can lead to major fights or arguments that can come between whoever you have these shared resources with. And the fifth house can be children or the lovers or people that you have, like it's investments, and it could be gambling, and it's where we take risks or we want to do things that we find pleasurable. So art, music, like poetry, and creating those types of things. And so I want to add one more layer into this, and that's Mercury. Mercury is thoughts and ideas and communication, and on the same day, it's going to move into your seventh house. So now we're going to add in one more layer of partnership. The seventh house is you with your marital partner, a business partner, a best friend, one-on-one clients, open enemies, and exes. And so now we have this Aries, fire, passion, in the sign of, like Mercury wants to communicate it. And so it's quick communication, how you're expressing yourself with more fire, more passion, you wanting to take action on any of your thoughts and your ideas right away, being impulsive, taking the lead, taking the initiative, and feeling like you are in the right about it. And so everybody's going to have this on the same time, but this is the area of your life that you should expect this energy to manifest, and you can work with it to bring about great change from it. All right, so use caution on March 9th. Then I want to talk about the 10th. On March 10th, we have this beautiful Pisces new moon. All right, Jake, I hear you outside, so I'm going to pause. Remember that Pisces is watery, intuitive, dreamy, psychic, new moons, fresh starts, clean slates, new beginnings. So a Pisces new moon will have you wanting to pursue projects that are more spiritual in nature. This is in your 6th house of having to take care of yourself with daily habits. Is this through yoga? Is it through meditation? Is it through tapping? Is it through sound therapy? Is it through finding a guide, finding a mentor, being of service to other people, being with like-minded? All of these things are going to be opportunities for you to explore these creative pursuits and tap into your intuitive side. All right, so let's move on to March 11th. So on March 11th, we now have Venus entering into the sign of Pisces. Now, Venus is the goddess of love and money and beauty and relationships, and she wants to bring people, places, and things together. In the sign of Pisces, remember, Pisces thinks about everybody. And so Venus in Pisces is about being dreamy, romantic, heartfelt, you finding these connections with other people. Is this through meditation? Is this, it's about being giving yourself self-love, taking care of yourself. Libra, we know that you are busy all the time peopling, and you having to take the time out to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. If you take care of yourself, then you can take care of others. The 6th house is also where we find a mentor or a guide. It's how we can be of help to other people. So Venus is going to want to help with those areas to explore. All right, then as we move forward to the 19th, I love this. On March 19th, we have the spring equinox, where the sun moves into the sign of Aries. And so ready to initiate, ready to, it's fire, it's passion, it's the astrological new year in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, significant others. The 7th house is the way that we have these contracts and negotiations. It's how we express love and how we verbally and non-verbally communicate with other people, wanting to initiate these things between, I always call it the +1, you with one other person, you with a client, you with your marital partner or your business partner. And so expect your energy, your passion, your drive, and your excitement to be high during this really fiery season. This can be a time for you to, again, focus on what is motivating you, what you want to take the initiative of, and what you want to take the lead for when it comes to initiating contracts with other people, initiating negotiations, expanding your client base, your friendship base. This could be business partner or initiating with your marital partner, your life partner. All right, so let's move on. So on March 22nd, we have Mars entering into the sign of Pisces. Remember that Pisces puddle. Now Mars is fiery. It's passion, it's drive, it's fire, and Pisces is watery. And so the two do not always do well together. Mars wants to initiate forward, and Pisces wants Mars to initiate forward with love and compassion. And so this is taking passion and drive to something that has to do with your self-care. You literally saying, I have to take care of me. And what other alternative things can I explore? Sound therapy. Can I explore tuning forks, Reiki, meditation, astral travel, astral projection, dreams, anything that's on the psychic realm, anything that's on the dream realm. Mars going into Pisces is saying, I can do this with passion and drive, as long as it is spiritual and creative in my pursuits. And this will have you really connected to your dreams and your intuition in order to move forward with your better health and well-being at this time. All right. And then we have March 25th. So on March 25th, we have a lunar Libra eclipse. This will be the first of this year. And this is happening in your first house of self. So I want to talk about the sun. The sun is in your 7th house, illuminating these new people that you are passionately pursuing. And these could be clients and significant others. The moon being eclipsed in your first house of self is it's about a major breakthrough. Eclipses are dramatic. They're about huge endings. It's exciting for these new beginnings, but it's manifesting all types of endings that have to do with relationships. And so this is about you, your personality, your appearance, your power, your strength, your habits. A full moon eclipse in the first house could be eclipsing who you were out and you stepping into the new. Are you going to get married? Is there a promotion? Is there something like has there been something with a goal with weight or body, or a goal with like becoming a Reiki master, a class or a workshop where you have now become the teacher and no longer the student. The first house has to do with you and your strengths and your habits, and you're going to be letting go of the old and embracing into the new, stepping into your divinity. As a Libra rising, Libra are always out there peopling, bringing people, places, and things together, not for love, but for actual communication and wanting them to interact. And it's always like filling everybody's cups. And this will be a time where you're going to have to find the balance between who are you and who are they, and who are you now evolving into. This eclipse will be a closure of an old chapter of your life and you embracing what is that now. Like, is there a child leaving home and now you're an empty nester? It will be a big culmination of something that's been leading up to it, up to this point. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystik.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.